Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers Adda 24/7. So first of all, let me know how are you all, and also let me know is audio, video both are okay. Are we good to go? So as I have already informed you all that we have started the Victory series in which we are going to discuss advanced questions based on your IFS syllabus, and this session is going on Monday to Saturday only on Officers Adda 24/7 in the evening at 7 p.m. So how to join? Simply you have to subscribe the channel, and every day at 7 p.m. you can join this particular channel from the you can join this particular session from Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. And what we are going to do in this session, we have started this series with the module D, because module D have major part of your syllabus, a lot of content is there, and that's why maximum number of questions can be seen from the module D only, and that's why we have started with the module D. As you can see, this is our second class. And when we talk about Indian economy, Indian financial system, module D, so these are the units that we have to cover under the module D. Okay, financial market was the first class we have started in the series, and today we are going to start the money market questions. So the second class will be of your money market chapter. So who regulates the money market? RBI regulates the money market. Who regulates money market? RBI regulates money market. So it's a short-term market in which short-term financial assets will be used to raise capital for less than 1 year. And this short-term financial assets will be the close substitute of money. That's what we are having actually here in case of your money market. Okay, so money market have a lot of instrument: call money, notice money, term money, certificate of deposit is there, commercial papers are there. We also have repos, we have tri-party repo as well, we have treasury bills, we have cash management bill, etc. All these are the instruments of money market. That's what we have to study in this particular unit. So when we are going to study the money market, like, do make sure one thing is very much important: these YouTube sessions alone are not sufficient to clear your paper. What you have to do, you have to have the clarity of concepts in your mind and then practice the question. That's what is required to clear your paper. So do your conceptual study. Without conceptual study, not possible to clear the paper. So do focus on the conceptual study. So when we are going to study the money market or unit number 30 of module D in the paid classes or in the conceptual classes, we will start from what actually the money market is, what it does, what are the different instruments in the money market, and each and every instrument have to be discussed in detail by us. It means each and every instrument, how many days, like what is the minimum period, what is the maximum period for that instrument, why this instrument will be used, who issue this instrument, is it secure, is it unsecured, all these things we have to cover. Okay, so in case of money market regulated by RBI, it's a short-term financial market which makes capable to the market participants to raise capital for short-term period that is less than 1 year. And to raise capital, we use call money, notice money, term money, treasury bills, commercial paper, certificate of deposit. Apart from that, we also have repos, tri-party repos, long-term repo operation, and targeted long-term repo operation. All these are the part of your fundraising instruments. Okay, so let's start with the first question here. And if you are joining this session for the first time, one more important information. As you all know, yesterday IIBF has given us the dates and the registration dates as well as the exam dates. So IE, IFS and PPB, they do not have gap between the paper. On 25th you have IE, IFS, on 26th you have your PPB paper. So we have to be very clear while we are studying or we are preparing for the JAIIB May 2024 paper, that the syllabus should be covered, or syllabus should be covered in such a manner that you will get 2 times to revise the whole syllabus. And for that, start early. And if you need help of any batches or paid courses, so the AIM batch is the batch which is the latest one on Officers Adda 24/7. This is the latest batch of ours. Okay, and this batch is starting from 26th of February. From 26th of February, this batch is starting. If you want to enroll, use the code Y496. You will get maximum discount. That's the AIM batch. Okay. So let's start with the first question. It is talking about the treasury bills. When it comes to the T-bills or treasury bills, it is the central government security. State government cannot issue treasury bill. Who issues treasury bills? Central government issues treasury bill. So which of the following is correct about treasury bill? First statement is saying they are money market instrument offered for the purpose of financing short-term debt obligation of the government of India. Second, there are three types of treasury bills, that is 91, 182, 364 days. Okay, on the basis of competitive and non-competitive bidding process of auction, treasury bill can be utilized. Then another statement is saying the investment in the bills may be made by any person who is resident in India, including state government, firms, companies, corporate bodies, institutions, trust and retail investors. Like all these can participate or can purchase or do the investment in the treasury bill. Third is saying NRIs, OCIs, FPI are eligible to invest in the treasury bill, but they are subject to approval of the government and provisions of FAMA Act 1999. So the first statement talking about what is treasury bill and what are the types of treasury bill. Second statement is talking about who can invest or who can participate in the treasury bill transaction. And the third one is talking about that NRI, OCIs, FPIs can also participate, but they have to take approval from the government as well as they have to be allowed according to the FAMA regulations. So you have to answer which of the following is correct about your treasury bills. A, B, C or D. Which of the following is right here? Okay. So the right answer for this particular question will be all of the above. All are the correct statement about treasury bill. All these statements are correct about treasury bill. So the right answer will be your all of the above. D option. Okay. Now the second question is talking about which of the following is correct about CD. Now what is CD? That's a certificate of deposit. So which of the following are correct about your certificate of deposit? So it is a negotiable money market instrument issued in dematerialized form. It means in electronic form by scheduled commercial bank and all India financial institution that have been permitted by RBI to raise short-term resources. Okay. Second is saying while their tenure of issue can range from 7 days to 1 year, most certificate of deposit are issued by bank for 3 months, 6 months and 12 months tenure. This is the most used, okay, or most issued, but the timing or the duration minimum will be 7 days, maximum 1 year. Next we have now, certificate of deposit can be issued to individuals other than the minor, corporations, companies, trust fund, association, etc. Fourth is saying NRIs are also permitted to subscribe to certificate of deposit. Fifth is saying the minimum amount of CD should be 5 lakh and thereafter it should be multiple of 5 lakh. Okay. Now, you have to answer out of these 5 statements which of the following is correct about certificate of deposit. So now, because certificate of deposits are issued by banks and financial institutions, that's why they are secured instrument. Okay, that's why they are what? They are secure instruments. So the right answer will be only 1, 2, 3, only 2 and 4, only 4 or all of the above. Which of the following you think is the right answer? Okay, so the right answer will be your all of the above. The right answer is your D. Okay, right answer will be your what? D. Next question. Filling the blanks question is it? It is. So first is saying the tri-party repo is a type of repo contract where a third entity, apart from the borrower and lender, there will be a third entity called a dash. Okay, and this entity acts as an intermediary between the two parties to the repo to facilitate services like collateral selection, payment and settlement, custody and management during the life of the transaction. Okay. The next statement is saying the tri-party repo system was introduced by Reserve Bank of India in August dash. So tri-party repo transaction is simply a transaction where apart from borrower and lender, there will be one more party. Okay, that's the intermediary. And it can be the party who can become the tri-party repo transactions third party that will be decided by RBI and government. Then the party will be allowed to act as a mediator or intermediary. Okay, now you have to answer here which of the following is correct. So first of all, the party who becomes the third entity, okay, between borrower and lender, that is known as tri-party agent. So it cannot be your merchant agents. It is not tri-median. So it is what? It is a tri-party agent. So half answer can be A. But what about the year in which it was introduced? Is it 2017? So answer will be actually A. The party who become the third entity here, that is known as tri-party agent, and it was introduced by RBI in 2017 to make it more easy for the lender and borrower to have the trading. Because when there is a tri-party agent, this is the responsibility of the tri-party agent to decide the collateral security, like which security should be taken as a collateral, like collateral management, and all the other things will be taken care, like the custody, settlement, etc. will be done by whom? It will be done by tri-party agent, and that's why RBI introduced this in 2017. So the right answer to the question will be A option. Okay, right answer will be what? A. Okay, next question is talking about the LTRO, that is long-term repo operations, was introduced by RBI in February 2020 at the time of pandemic. Which of the following are the objective of LTRO? Why RBI have introduced LTRO in the year 2020, or I can say at the time we were facing, or the world was facing, the pandemic? What was the reason out of these? So first is saying to encourage banks to undertake maturity transformation smoothly and seamlessly so as to augment credit flow to productive sectors. Second is saying to assure banks about the availability of durable liquidity at reasonable cost relative to the prevailing market conditions. Third is saying both. Fourth is saying only A. So why RBI have introduced LTRO? What is the reason behind introducing LTRO? So when it comes to the long-term repo operations, it was introduced by RBI because RBI have seen at the time of pandemic, the productive sectors were not getting the sufficient capital. They were not getting the sufficient money. And that's why, money means the credit. That's why RBI introduced this. And also to assure banks about the availability of durable liquidity, and that will be at a reasonable cost. Okay, and right answer will be both. Both are the reasons, or both are the objectives behind introducing LTRO by Reserve Bank of India. Okay, so RBI wanted to make sure that all the productive sectors will get the sufficient liquidity or the sufficient credit which they need. Okay, that's why LTRO was introduced. Now the next thing also was introduced, that in case of LTRO, long-term repo operation, it is very much important for us to make sure that the assets, or not the assets, but we can say the loan should be available by the banks at a reasonable cost, so that they will be providing funding to the productive sectors. And that's why repo operations have been introduced by RBI in a pandemic. So right answer is both. Both are the objectives. Now, a commercial paper, that's the another instrument of money market. It is unsecured. Why it is unsecured? Because it is issued by corporates. Corporates can issue the commercial paper. So a commercial paper is an unsecured money market instrument issued in the form of promissory note. The minimum credit rating shall be dash as per rating symbol and definition prescribed by SEBI. So what we are talking about here, corporates issues the commercial paper, and that's why they are unsecured, because it's a risk. But not all the corporates can issue the commercial paper. There should be a dedicated rating criteria. Accordingly, the corporate will be allowed to issue the commercial paper. So commercial paper can be issued for maturity between minimum of dash days and a maximum of 1 year from the date of issue. Next is saying the buyback offer can be made at prevailing market price only, not before dash days from the date of issue. Now, you have to answer which of the following is correct. And if you remember what kind of rating is required, you can eliminate the two options here. The rating is A3, A2 or BBB, or none of the above. So actual answer is rating is A3. Okay, rating is what? It is A3. Now, for the minimum maturity of the commercial paper, we have 7 days. So rating is required A3, minimum duration for the commercial paper is 7 days. And after how many days the buyback option is available? After 30 days. It means the right answer will be your A. After 30 days, it is allowed to the corporate that you can take a buyback from the market. Like let's say for example, if people want to sell your security after a certain period, so you can take back that security from the market, but when after 30 days completed of your date of issue. So the right answer will be your A option. Rating is A3 required, minimum days are 7, and you can be you will be allowed to buy back the certificate, you are allowed to buy back the commercial paper after the 30 days from the date of issue of commercial papers. Okay, so right answer is A. I don't know why I keep saying certificate of deposit in place of commercial paper, but yeah, we were talking about commercial paper there. Okay, acha, the minimum amount in the commercial paper is same as the certificate of deposit, that is 5 lakh, and thereafter multiple of 5 lakh. Now, which of the following is that true about the bill rediscounting scheme, that is BRDS? Which of the following is that true about bill rediscounting scheme? That we can say it is a BRDS. So the minimum tenure of BRDS transaction is 15 days and the maximum is 90 days. The BRDS transaction is carried out on a discount basis and has the following feature, like first is interest is calculated on the actual or 365 days basis. Third is saying both, fourth is saying none of the above. So what do you think? Which statement is correct or true about the bill rediscounting scheme? So bill rediscounting scheme was introduced by RBI to make sure that the proper liquidity will be available in the market and also to promote the bill culture in the economy. That's why RBI has introduced BRDS scheme. And the right answer will be both. Both the statements are correct when it comes to the BRDS scheme. Okay, both the statements are correct. So right answer will be your C. Clear? Next question. As part of TLTRO, targeted long-term repo operation implementation, RBI conducted auction of targeted term repos up to 3 years. That's the maximum duration and the minimum is 1 year duration for the auction purpose. Of appropriate sizes for a total amount of dash up to what amount? Dash crores at a floating rate linked to the policy repo rate. Okay. So we have to answer here what is the actual amount that will be allowed here. What is the actual amount? Is it 1 lakh crores, 2 lakh crores, 5 lakh crores, 1.5 lakh crores? Now you can, if you remember this amount, the total amount, you can easily eliminate the other option and you do not even have to read the other part of the question. You can simply answer by the one answer. You can simply answer by finding out the true amount of the first filling the blanks. Okay, so second filling the blanks is talking about 4 tranches of TLTRO or auction by RBI, each with an auction amount of dash crores. On April 17, RBI conducted TLTRO 2.0 for an amount of dash crores. So they are asking about amount, and the right answer is actually A, because the total amount is 1 lakh crores and the 4 tranches happen of 25,000 crores and TLTRO 2.0 was issued for the amount of 50,000 crores. Okay, so do remember this amount, very important, and this is latest at the time of pandemic this have been done. So this is an important question. Okay, do remember these amounts. So right answer will be your A option. Next question we have here, that is talking about dash is a repurchase agreement entered into between eligible counterparties for borrowing and lending of funds on a collateralized basis. So we are talking about dash is a repurchase agreement, okay, which is entered into between eligible counterparties. For what purpose? For borrowing and lending of funds. On what? On the collateralized basis. So is it a repo? Is it a reverse repo? Is it a MSF? Is it none of the above? A, B, C or D? Which of the following is correct? A, B, C or D? Okay. So dash is a repurchase agreement entered into between eligible counterparties for borrowing and lending of funds, and that lending will be done on the collateralized basis. And the right answer will be your repo. If it's a repurchase agreement, that's a repo agreement. So right answer will be here A, repo. Next, dash are the two approved tri-party agents. So in the tri-party repo transaction, there is an agent, and that agent will be decided by government and RBI, as I have told you earlier also. So you have to answer right now which of these are the eligible tri-party agents. First is saying CCIL NSC, second is saying BSC NSC, third is saying SPM CIL BSC, and fourth is saying none of the above. So if we talk about SPM CIL, it is what? It is actually a Security Printing and Minting Corporation of India Limited. It's a corporation of Government of India which covers our 4 press, our 4 mint and 1 paper mill. All 9 units will be under the SPM CIL. All the security papers of Government of India and Post Office etc. will be prepared here under the supervision of SPM CIL. So it is not true. Bombay Stock Exchange, National Stock Exchange, both are not the tri-party agents. And the right answer is Clearing Corporation of India Limited. That's a clearing corporation of Government of India, and National Stock Exchange. These are the 2 approved tri-party agents. So your right answer will be A option. Okay. Right answer is A. Next question. Usance promissory note drawn by discounting bank against the underlying bills, where rediscounting the bills, actual endorsement and delivery of these bills are not necessary. So you are actually, let's say first the bank have discounted the bill of a client. Now the bank went to the other bank or financial institution to rediscount that bill from them. And in that situation, whatever bills you are giving as a security, that you do not have to endorse or transfer to the rediscounting bank. Okay. So instead this promissory note is delivered. Okay, since this note derives its value from the underlying bills, this is called dash. This is called dash. Which of the following is correct? A, B, C or D? BRDS, DUPN or BRDS again. First is saying bill rediscount scheme, third is saying bonds rediscounting scheme. So you have to answer which of the following is correct. A, B, C or D? Okay, so the right answer here is actually this scheme is known as your BRDS, bill rediscounting scheme. The scheme named as what? It is named as a bill rediscounting scheme. Okay, but the question is asking about the bill, because its value will be derived from the underlying bills, and this bill is known as what? Okay, so this note is known as what? It is known as the derivative usance promissory note, because its value is derived from the other usance bills, and that's why the note will be known as a derivative usance promissory note, and this note will be traded in which scheme? That is bill rediscounting scheme. Okay, so right answer will be your B. Okay, done. So now let me know how many answers you have given here correct. And do make sure one thing, Monday to Saturday you have to join this session for IE IFS subject. No excuse will be accepted, because the dates are out now. I guess we are fully motivated now that we have to clear this paper, and actually we are getting 20 more days to clear this particular paper, because what happens till now, the first Sunday of May used to be your first paper, but now the 4th Saturday of your May is actually the day where your first paper is. So you are getting extra 20 days here, and that's why that's an opportunity for us, है ना? And that's why we have to utilize it fully. So do make sure you join these sessions on the regular basis. Apart from that, if you are looking for a dedicated batch where you can find the conceptual study as well, so this is the AIM batch starting from 26th of February. Okay, and to enroll in the batch, what you have to do, you have to download the 24/7 application. After downloading the application, what should be done? Click on the page here, go to the home page of application, let's say this is the home page of application, and then you have to find out here the exam category, and the exam category will be JAIIB, CIB. So this is your exam category. Then go to the JAIIB May 2024, and here it's your AIM batch. AIM batch is there. If you want a test series, it is available. If you want a video course, it is available. Ebooks are available, and the hard copy books are also available for practice. Unlimited number of questions you can find to practice in these hard copy books that will be delivered to your doorsteps. So how to enroll? Simply click on the batch, do read the details, scroll down, find the study plan here, and you can check all the 4 study plan is updated. It means all 4 subjects have been started and or is going to start. I have already started IE IFS. PPB is going to start from 26. So how to check? Just click on the here point, and you will find from 1st March your AFM is starting. Okay, if you want to check the retail banking classes date, from 26th of February your retail banking is starting. Your PPB is starting from 26th of February, you can see, and your IE IFS is starting from 26th of February. So all these batches are all this study plan is available. How to enroll? Just click on the buy now option. If you want more than 75% discount, then use the code here, that's a Y496, and click on apply. Once you apply, you will find 77% discount. 1% additional discount will be available if you use the coins on application. So 78% discount, 6 months validity, coupon will be Y496. Important date for all of you is 26th of February. The day we are starting your IE IFS subject as well as the PPB. Both the subjects are starting from 26th. Also the retail banking. Okay, so this is the whole information for all of you. Apart from that, if you want to regularly join these sessions on YouTube, then do make sure you subscribe the channel Officer Adda 24/7 and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you properly. Okay, so that's all for today. Let's end the session here. Thank you all for joining the session. Take care, and I will meet you again tomorrow. Okay, take care everyone. Bye-bye.